So this is our first experiment with this lime-based paint. It has, what's the formula again, dear?
2 lime, 1 sand, and 1 cup of color
pigment. Okay, so it's 2 parts lime to 1 part sand, and just a small amount, enough pigment to make it the color you want. But it's thickening up on us quite rapidly here. It doesn't really go on paint. Like paint, it goes almost like plaster. So we're thinking we might eliminate the sand on the next batch and see how that goes on. After we paint it, we've just been rubbing it with our hand to get rid of the sand and smooth it out. So it depends on the look you're looking for as to how much sand or no sand you want in it. But up here, as you can see, it's really thickened up. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not. It's really thickened up. I gotta rub that down to get the sand out of it. Okay, so this is the second coat of paint on the red paint on this wall. And what Laurel's using right now is just a mixture of pigment, glue, and water, nothing more. And it seems to be going on really well. Just like paint. Quiero ser en YouTube, Jose. What? Hey everyone, it is the end of the day on Monday. We got a lot done today. We got a new worker, Jose, joined us, which was really good because we really needed the extra help. And above me, as you can probably see now, this entire section of what will be our studio is completely finished. So with the roof, I got the holes cut for the lights, and we have moved on to the next section just up here where I started this little vlog. And as far as the other rooms are concerned, Laurel has been working all day. She has got this entire wall finished here in red. It's a very deep red. I explained a little bit about this earlier in another video. She painted this in, well, it's green, looks gray now. And this wall here is not been touched yet, but we're gonna work on that tomorrow, I would imagine. So we'll move on to the next little section here. This, we're just waiting for this to dry, but it's almost ready to go. This room is what the boys were working on today, and it is completely finished, as far as the mud is concerned. And then on the next room, they have started just work. They actually got one wall covered with the first coat, and then the other walls, they just got them scratched. Looks like a bear was in here marking his location. Yeah, so that's what we've accomplished today. It's going really well. We're gonna keep painting, and I'm gonna start installing the wainscoting. We are hoping that by Friday or maybe Monday, we'll be ready to make a trip to Loja and pick up our bed and a few other things. We'll be able to move into that room, install the shower, start living at that end. And then we're gonna be changing our kitchen and a bunch of other stuff, but that also means they can move on to the next room next door where our beds currently are. Okay, so that's it for Monday. We will talk to you tomorrow or the next day possibly. You don't rub this with your hands, do you?
No. My own mixture. Glue and pigment. It's working.
Homemade paint.
Homemade paint, yeah.
For home on the range. Well, everyone, it is Tuesday morning. No, sorry, it's Wednesday morning. Sorry, Wednesday morning, and beautiful day here in Malacatos, Ecuador. I'm just working on the wainscoting here, so show what I'm doing. So I mentioned in an earlier video that we had put this strip of wood right into the mud blocks, the adobe blocks. And somewhere we have one at the bottom. And also there's one at the bottom. The top one is about 40 inches. Anyways, I'm cutting the same material that we used with the roof, the pine tongue and groove. And I've notched out the first piece to go right in the windowsill. And then right underneath I'm going to put a little 3/4 inch lip on there, some kind of trim. And yeah, I'm just doing a difference since I painted these things twice, so I might paint them again yet. But with the same, it's basically a lacquer with color in it. So that's what I'm up to this morning. And I'll just show you what my wife did really early. She started like 7:15 this morning. She just painted this wall with the same red. So the wainscoting is going to go all along this wall. And right down here below we've got the strips of wood in there as well. Meanwhile, Danny and Marco are finishing up the second bedroom. We've done that today. I'm not sure what time, but we're going to have to find something else for them to do. But so far it's going along really well. So that is what we're up to this morning. The other two boys are just outside painting boards. We are halfway done the sala here. We got that done last night. Okay everyone, that's it for Wednesday. As you've seen from these clips, we got quite a bit done today. Gonna take a quick walk through. It's actually just pouring rain here. We don't get very much rain here, but we need it, that's for sure. Okay, let's take a quick look. My wife got this part of the wall, the first coat on it. There's some green on that wall. It's not completely finished because there's gonna be a hutch with some drawers and shelves there go right to the ceiling, so don't need to worry about that. I got my wainscoting almost finished. In fact, it is finished all the way into the I kept calling it a change room. What is it? And the guys are almost finished in this room. I think they have two walls yet they have to put a finish coat on. They're going to be finished this tomorrow, and then they're going to be moving outside to do some work where the laundry room is, I think. Okay, that's it for today. We're in Aloha tomorrow. The boys will be on their own, but we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, it is Friday morning. We were in Aloha yesterday, had to do some stuff, go to the bank, all that kinds of stuff. Anyways, it's a beautiful day, really beautiful day, a little bit windy. So let's see what's going on this morning. Take a look. Israel is working on the roof, putting in some reinforcement, and then they'll be finishing off this section here. So the last section of the outside patio that we have to do the ceiling on. Hopefully that'll be finished today or very close to it. Jose is painting boards while he's waiting for Israel. My wife is cleaning the tile floor here with acid. It's an acid-based cleaner. It removes all the old cement and everything that's been stuck to the floor. We've got the security being installed on Monday, so she wants to get it done, area done around the posts where the glass and the security is going to go. So that's what she's up to. And over here in the soon-to-be bathroom laundry area, Danny and Marco are trying to put in a pipe for the laundry. It's got to go up the wall there. And they're going to, they did some cement work here to even up the wall. There's a big tube running in there, etc. So anyway, they're going to fix this up and get it tiled. They start working on that today. So I'm happy about that. Meanwhile, I am working inside. I am working on the wainscoting. I just finished it this morning. I just installed the last piece in the corner. Almost forgot about this piece. The rest of it all the way down is finished. And so what I need to do now is I need to put a cap on top of there of some kind. Got my router set up. I'm going to try and do that today. And I'm also going to try and put some kind of trim around the window here, at least for now. And the other thing I want to work on today is up in the top corner here where the roof meets the wall. I've got to put a corner block in there, a strip that's has a 45-degree bevel on it. And that's basically to close up the hole and to give me something to mount my cove to. So I've cut my pieces for both windows. This is a trim. Painted one coat on it and the preservative, and I gotta just cut the 45s and then I'll paint it again after it's put up there. I've also cut some 1 1/4 inch strips by 3/4 from the same roofing material. I'm gonna put a round over on it with my router, which I'm gonna set up and start cutting now. So I've decided I'm going to put the trim on around the windows before I put the little strip, the cap on top of the wainscoting. Better idea. I'm just going to see how the other 2 pieces fit before I nail that off. Change of plans. I'm going to actually run the bead on the top right through it and then put the bit of trim on there. Okay, so I've got these cut. They're 1 1/4 by 3/4 inch. It's just the material that we put in the ceiling and on the wainscoting. And then I just put a little blow nose round over on there, or round over, what do you want to call it. And I'm just going to tack them down. I just need to put preservative anywhere where the wood was cut. And we'll paint them later. Okay, so now I've got that trim on there. I'm going to finish putting the window trim on right now. Okay, well, it didn't quite go as smoothly as I had hoped, but nonetheless it's installed. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. There's a gigantic hole in the floor here. Trying to get the drain for the washing machine put up into the wall. So they got to work on that. Marco's been excavating that all day, and inside Danny is working on the wall